Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel, and I'm your reader every time you visit this channel. This reading is intended for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And if you're watching for an Aquarius, this may feel like a message for you about your Aquarius. If you're returning to my channel, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to read for you again. And if you're new here, feel free to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you can find your way back to me. I'm just going to collect my deck and I'll shuffle the cards and we'll get right into your reading to look at the rest of November. All right, Aquarius, or anyone watching for Aquarius. So interesting energy, because what I'm seeing is that you've made a decision. You made a decision to follow your happiness. And in doing so, it almost looks like you had to leave someone behind. This is interesting because initially, when you made the choice to probably block someone or to create distance between someone, it's because you were trying to walk away from something that seemed as though it wasn't going anywhere. It was just toxic, or maybe at the time you felt like it was toxic. It could have been that you were taking a break because you wanted some inner peace or you just wanted to heal. For some of you, it's more like things weren't working with this person and you felt like by keeping them in your life, it was just reopening old wounds. Maybe you weren't even like romantically involved anymore and you just decided that you needed a break from this person. Now, what's very interesting is as we continue on through your spread, you are starting to reevaluate that decision. There was something about this energy where you feel as though it was time to move on at one point. Now it's almost like you've had a shift in perspective where this person's showing you something else. It could be that you really evaluated the situation. For some of you, you thought this person was the problem and you're realizing that something else was the issue. Could have been someone else you had in your life if there was like multiple people weighing in on how you should deal with the situation. Could be that you were looking at old relationships and being triggered by this one. Something in your environment or something from your past was affecting the way that you dealt with this person. And you're actually getting an opportunity this month to decide if that's the route that you still want to take. Now, kind of interesting because I'm actually seeing you not fighting for this person, but I'm also seeing the possibility of you paying this person attention. So kind of weird because it seems like you're coming through with this energy of feeling like you're ignoring someone, but you also want their attention. So very divided. It's like you walked away from this, but you're still kind of giving to it, but you're not fighting for it because you're starting to see this person maybe in a new light, or maybe for some of you, your person is just doing something else and that's making you want to give to them again. For some of you, your person has started dealing with someone else and that was like the big thing of like, oh my gosh, they didn't come after me. Now I kind of want to give this person attention to see where this goes. So kind of a conflicting energy here because it seems like initially you were trying to make the decision that was best for you. But as you move forward, it's almost like you're starting to have doubts about whether or not you should have given more time to this situation. Now, your person, the way you're viewing them is the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe you're trying to have a friendship with somebody after a bad breakup and some time apart. Maybe you are curious as to whether or not you could rekindle a romance with them in the future, based on trying to build something a little more stable now in the friendship department. I feel like the difficulty with your person, though, is that they are not really giving to this at this time. You could be trying to conversate with them or communicate about what went wrong, but they're coming through with energy of like, okay, now that you left and I felt the way I felt, I healed and I don't want to reopen this wound right now. So you're both kind of in a stalemate energy where neither one of you knows whether or not you want to put work into this connection. For some of you, you're only talking via like texting and you're trying to kind of avoid being in one another's space, because I feel like there's still a lot of passion between the two of you and you're worried about taking this too fast, right? It's like you're both just trying to feel one another out. Maybe you haven't even had the big discussion about like, why things happened or where things are going. This is kind of just testing the waters and you really trying to decide if you're going to move forward with this or not. But your person is actually doing the same thing this month. Now, energy that could be detrimental to your situation is the Fool in the reverse. And so I feel like you really have the right idea in regards to this connection. For some of you, this is someone that you met at work because we didn't have a career card come out. For some of you, this is a person that you've known since childhood or that you have children with, and you're trying very hard to figure out how you could co-parent, but there's still kind of that elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, whether it's residual emotions or why something ended the way that it did. This is also talking about being too afraid to try. But on the flip side, this is talking about moving so quickly that you don't have a solid plan, right? Because then you will find yourself back in this situation with this person again. So really odd energy between you and your person. It's like maybe this started off as something very quick and then it burnt out very quick. It ended very fast. And after a lot of thinking, it's like, well, what if we could start slow, right? What if we could build a friendship and then see where it goes, right? Because it was a lot of passion, but what's coming through here is like the good times are really good and then the bad times are really bad, okay? Now, something to think about, 7 of Pentacles. So again, take your time with this. 10 of Pentacles reversed, King of Pentacles. So maybe in the past, there were issues around obsession or codependency, or, you know, maybe this person made you really happy, but it was like, we're not seeing eye to eye about what we want. Or for some of you, you were really afraid of your feelings for this person, and so that made you shut them out. This is talking about taking your time, both of you being single and kind of discovering new things about one another, not dwelling on the past, addressing the past from a place of maybe being a little more emotionally removed and very practical, and then moving into something that you could actually build with, okay? Because this is an opportunity for a new love, right? Something that you have not experienced with this person before. Perhaps the two of you met at a really odd time in your life. And so maybe you were like trauma bonding and then that fizzled out, but you realize you still really like this person, right? It could be something like that where it's like, okay, we've been apart, we've worked on ourselves. Hey, I've been thinking a lot about you. What are you up to, right? Now, something that will actually help you is the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's clarify that. Okay, so if your person was in between people, it looks like that extra energy is gone. If that was an issue, like maybe this was an affair or something, and there was that third person, it seems like that person is no longer a part of the relationship anymore. Timing has been working on this connection, right? So it's kind of like divine timing has brought the two of you back together. This is also talking about not settling, okay? So if the person you're dealing with, if the water is not the temperature that you want it to be, rather than trying to give to this connection, right? If they're coming in lukewarm or ice cold, now is a good time to get what you need to know out of the situation and then remove yourself again. Because it could very well be that this person is not where you are in regards to this connection yet. Now, that doesn't mean that they will never be there, but it does mean that they just may not be there at this time. You will have to assess that as you're feeling this person out. Now, you got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Playfulness in the reverse and unrequited love in the reverse. So I feel like this person may have at one time given you the idea that they didn't care as much as you did. Or it could go vice versa, but it seems like now that's no longer an issue. Now, playfulness coming out in the reverse along with children in the reverse is making me feel as though this is a situation that's going to require you to have a new beginning, but with a fresh pair of eyes. Hopefully there will be more maturity involved this time, because it seems like that's been a bit of an issue, and that's what led to this ending, was the possibility of somebody being selfish or only wanting what they wanted. Now that could be you, that could be them. It doesn't really matter who. The issue here, though, is that the dynamic of the relationship, if you try to give to this again, is going to have to be completely different, or it's not going to work, right? And I think that that was the issue when you dealt with this person last time, was that you both kept trying to do the same thing over and over, and so you kept getting the same results. And that's why it felt so stagnant that you ended up having to remove yourself from this connection. Now, I'm going to pull you some advice oracle cards, and then I will take it over to the extended reading to get an idea of your person. Let's find out what they're bringing to the table, what they want, how they feel about you. We're going to see what they're doing currently and what they will do. We will look at why, and then how that'll affect you, as well as the advice for how to deal with this person. Music for manifesting. Some of you would do very good to listen to some heart chakra music, because that's something that may help you heal, but you may also benefit from working on your solar plexus, because that really governs our relationships with ourselves and the kind of people we attract into our life, right? So if you have a tendency to have partners that have that devil energy, whether it's like they have addictions and you can't figure out why you're attracting people who are very empty or addicted to something or need external validation, or maybe that's something that you suffer with in your own life, working on your solar plexus will really help you with that. And there's some really good videos actually just on YouTube for free that you can work on that with. So you got ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So like I said, I feel like divine timing was really at work in this connection. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. You have worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, and explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. So that's what I was saying. This is going to need to change the dynamic of this, right? You know, if you had any issues regarding your own self-esteem, this could be a great time for you to work on that so that you can present a new version of yourself to this person. You may need to set boundaries or to let this person know, like, I'm not willing to deal with things I dealt with last time. For some of you, you're the one that will have to tell the person that you're dealing with, I'm not going to do to you the things I did to you last time, right? Take it how it resonates. So I'm going to put the extended reading preview at the end of the video. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. I will speak to all of you again soon. Bye. Whatever has not been working in regards to this connection, your person is very clear about wanting answers from you, okay? Now, you did have the Twin Flame card come out as well as the X card. So, like I said, it seems like there's been multiple people involved in this connection that were making things a little bit difficult, right? For some of you, this person is your ex and they are your twin. For others of you, it could be that there were 3 people involved in this connection. If that is the case, this person wants to address that third energy, like, where are they? Are they done? Are they gone? Now, if they were the ones with the third person, they want to tell you what happened in regards to that situation. And now it's time for our subscriber spotlight. Because you all show me so much love and support every month, I want to show you how much I appreciate it by taking the time to recognize you. If you're doing something cool that you want to tell me about, send me an email so I can feature you in my newsletter and my monthly videos. This month's subscriber spotlight shines on Jay Slaske. Jay Slaske is an artist who studies printmaking at the Minneapolis College of Art and Design. She's been putting herself through school by selling original artwork online. Jay has now expanded her business by opening a new Etsy shop. Currently, Jay is selling hand-painted totes and has just released her first 4 designs. Congratulations, Jay, on your new Etsy store. To follow Jay's art career, purchase a tote, or commission her to do a one-of-a-kind piece for your home, check out any of the links in the description box below.